Okay, let's talk about Wiki here. So in Azure suite, Azure DevOps suite, you are seeing this option as Wiki over here. We have discussed repos, pipelines, everything. Test plan is not included, okay? Because test plan is not a part of DevOps team. It is mostly handled by the testing teams only, testing. So DevOps not test plans do not handle by us. Okay. So I'm leaving that. Also, we do not have any plan for this. If we'll purchase up any plan for this, we'll get around $52 we have to pay. So that is no need of doing this. No one will ask you test plans. Okay. That is totally taken care by the testing teams. Repos, pipelines, boards, overview, everything, whatever is needed, we discuss that. Okay, now wiki. Okay, this is also no one asks what is wiki. Okay, this is about the sharing the knowledge of the project. Whatever all the projects you have in your repos, share the knowledge about those projects. What those projects are all about. That shows the wiki. Okay, so here you can define your projects, each and everything about your project. What is the repository name? What is the repository link? What is the pipeline name, pipeline link? Is there any username, password for the pipeline? So all those things, all those details about the project you can showcase in the wiki. How you do that? We can see that. Go to repos. In the repos section, here, if you go down to the source, web, www, images. So there is this brand.png. This is just a brand of the project, like brand logo of the project. Okay. So just download it. Okay. From right click and download. You will get in the downloads like this brand.png. After downloading this logo, we'll just go to the eShop on web repository and we'll create one folder here. eShop on web and create one folder here. We'll name it as documents. Even if you are sharing a wiki, you can maintain your versioning of wiki as well through Azure repos. Okay, you can maintain the versioning. So we'll create a folder called documents, and in that we will create a file called readme. Read.me. Create it, commit it, commit. So a folder called documents is created. Inside the document, we have a readme file. Since you are not allowed to create an empty folder, That is why we have to create that one file. Now I'll go to the Azure DevOps menu and in the wiki overview and wiki. Now there are two options: publish code as wiki and create a project with wiki. Create project wiki. So what we will be doing, we will be publishing the code as wiki. Means the code will be with the Azure repos only, and from there we will be publishing the wiki. So publish, click on publish code as wiki. Where you want to publish, in which branch, which repository. Choose your repository, choose your branch, choose the folder. So we have just created a folder named documents. So we'll be choosing the document folder. Document. Okay. Wiki name we will give same as the project. So like e shop on web and documents like this. And we'll publish. After publishing, you will get a page like this. Now we have to write down this in Markdown language. So there is a language known as Markdown. The symbol is M and a down arrow. M and a down arrow. You might have seen that symbol. So when you read out any repositories, there are README files. Those README files are written in Markdown. Markdown. How is Markdown written? So there will be a M and there will be a down arrow like this. Pipe. So M and a down arrow. That will be a Markdown. Anywhere you go to the GitHub or anywhere, you will get that README file, and it is written in Markdown language. If you go to any GitHub, see, this is the README file. Always the symbol of README file will be M, and so that is known as Markdown. This is because it is written in Markdown. Here, if you will come to our repos also, then also you can see that. Come down at last. You can see this README file. What is the symbol of a README file? M and a down symbol. Notes M and a down, because these are written in Markdown language. This is a YAML file. So the symbol of YAML is a file and it is written YML. This is a solution file. So there is an infinite symbol like this for the solution file. This is like Markdown language. How to write down my Markdown language? So just if you will see here, if I come to the page title, and I'll write down a page title over here. So it will be like welcome to our online retail store. For an example, okay, there is an online retail store for which we are giving, that is the project, and which for which we are giving an information in the wiki. Okay. So welcome to our online retail store. Now, this is the body here. So in the body, first thing what you will do, you will be using the headlines, then subheading, then points or anything, any document you want to frame it. Okay. So now you can use like this. If you can use header one, header two. Suppose I want use header one, single symbol. Okay. Single, you can say asterisk. Suppose I'm using header two, then two hash signs. Suppose I'm using header three, so three hash signs. So like this, actually, we will be defining and we can write down. And on the right hand side, you will get the actual document, how it will be created. Suppose, let me copy from here because it will take time to write. Suppose I copy this text from here. Okay. And I'll paste it here. You can see how it is written in this markdown language and how it is getting published over here. So header 2 has been used over here. Okay. 2 has symbols. Welcome to our online retail store. So it will write the second subheading in bold. Okay. The main heading is this one. The subheading is in bold here. Now at our online restore, we offer a wide range. You can see this two asterisk signs, wide range of projects. So if you want to highlight some statement in between, like wide range of products, you can use two asterisk signs over between, like, and keep that sentence in between. So they will be get in bold. To meet the needs of the customer, again, needs of the customer in bold. Our selection includes everything from clothing and accessories to electronics. So now they want to highlight clothing and accessories in italic. So how they did, instead of two stars, so two asterisk will be used for bold, one asterisk will be used for italic, like this. So this is in italic now. Then we pride ourselves on providing a seamless shopping experience for our customers. Our website offers the following: user friendly, easy. So now here points are being used 1, 2, 3, 4. But when you write the points in markdown, you will use everywhere 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, like this. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. We also offer a range of, now you can see bold also and italic also. We need bold and italic. So double asterisk for bold and this underscore for italic. But if you only want to do it italic, only single star will work or single asterisk will work. Okay? To make your shopping experience. So here it is bold and italic. Then again the subheading. So three hash signs about the team. It is written about the team. Now you want to frame a table here. So table will be framed with the use of pipe symbols. These are pipe symbols here. So in your laptop, you will see above that enter button, there is a pipe symbol. There's a straight pipe symbol above that enter button. So that is the pipe symbol here. Now separated via pipe symbol, it is written location, areas and hours. So you can see location, area and hours. Then this is the header. So to cover up the header, you have to give this blank pipe symbol and dash. So that will show you in the table that these are the headers. Now coming down, again using the pipe symbols, you are separating whatever is written in each column. So in the location column, New Orleans. Okay. Area, home and DIY, do it yourself. Okay. And the store timing, hours, 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Similarly, in the Seattle area, the store is for gardening and it will open like this at this time. In New York area, it is furniture specialist. Okay. So like this, they have defined or created a table for physical stores. and the availability and the time. So this is how you can create a table using pipe symbols. Our online store qualities. Now, if you want to write down anything in bullet points, so you can see these are bullet points here. These are bullet points. How to mention bullet points? With a dash. Okay. So our online store, we are committed to providing high quality products. Our online qualities, we are committed to provide high quality products. At last, there is a summary. Summary is written like header one. Thank you for choosing the online store. This is how you can uh, create any document for your project in giving information about your product or project using Markdown language. Now, what you can do, you can save and publish this. So this will go into your repository. Since you are publishing the code as wiki, click on save and now select overview, come back to wiki. You can see that this is about the project. Welcome to our online retail store. Like this, you will get the page. And if you will go to the repos and your document section, you can see the file here. Welcome to our online retail store, written in Markdown language. This is all written in my Markdown language, and you can maintain it in the version control as well in your repos. So if you want to make any changes, you can make changes directly here, and the changes will be made to the wiki. This is welcome to our online retail store. .md means this is the MD file, readme MD file. So this is how you can publish code to a wiki. Second, after publishing the code, how you can manage a content of already published wiki. We go to overview section, we go to wiki, we'll create a project wiki. Create a new project wiki. Suppose we are creating a page for project design. A design flow we are creating for some project. Okay. So project design. We press the cursor in the body and we'll select, suppose, header one. So this will define the design or the flow of the project. Suppose we do write authentication, and you can see on the right hand side as well, and authorization. Authentication and authorization. Press enter, select header 2. Suppose we are defining Azure DevOps. Azure DevOps OAuth 2.0 authorization flow. Press the enter key. Now there is a, in the markdown language, there will be a there sometimes there will be a diagrams. So how you will be creating the diagram? So there is a mermaid. We call it as a mermaid diagram actually. Okay. So if you see here, okay, now copy that. It will take time to write down the mermaid diagram. Okay. So click on load diagram. See, a flow diagram is created. Now this is actually a mermaid diagram, a flow diagram, or a sequential diagram. We call it in mermaid a sequential diagram. Generally, we call it as a flow diagram. So there is a user, there is a your app, and there is Azure DevOps. So how to write in Markdown? Participant U as user, participant A as your app, and D as your Azure DevOps. So three blocks have been taken: user, your app, and Azure DevOps. Then flow will start. So flow is going from U to A. From U to A. Okay. First flow is going. Okay. And in the flow, the statement given is use your app. Means when a user is starting the flow, or the flow will be starting for authorization to Azure DevOps portal, the flow will start like that. Use your app. You will be using your app. Second, from like A to D, request authorization for user. So from again A to D, request authorization from user. Then from D to U, D to U, okay, request authorization and then grant authorization like this. So like this flow is being created. So this is the flow diagram for that, or a sequence diagram you can say. So it is displaying a design in which flow has been shown, a flow diagram you can say. Now, after loading this diagram, what you can do, you can save this with a revision message. Message you can give authentication and authorization section. Authentication and authorization section with the OAuth 2.0 mermaid diagram. Authentication and authorization section with the OAuth 2.0 mermaid diagram. So with this revision message, we are saving this. Okay. New project, Project Wiki. Save it. Now it is saved. Now you can go add an extra line over here, and you can click on header 2, suppose. This will add two hash signs and type user interface. User interface. Press enter, and then there is a paper clip to insert a file. So let's insert that logo. We'll go to the downloads. search for that brand.png, open it. So this is inserted. So you can see a logo is there. Now you can see authentication and authorization flow. This is the flow and this is the user interface, how it will work. So this is the flow design for that user interface and the symbol of whatever project or application or software or company. Okay, you can implement like that. Again, you can save with the revision message here. And this time you can give user interface section with the eShop on web image. So in first revision message, you just created the flow diagram. Now you added the image as well and click on save. And then you can close it. So you can see the project design page is here like this. Now if you go here, you can see there is an option for viewing the revisions. How many revisions are there? Since you are managing it with the repo, okay, you can see the revisions here. There are two revisions. There are two revisions. First, we added the authentication and authorization flow. Second, we added the user interface section with the eShop on web image. If you want, you can revert as well. If you want, you can revert as well. Suppose I want to revert that logo, that image. So I can click on that and there is an option to revert. So I can revert that. So that the revision is reverted now. Now you will browse the page. You will only see the flow, not the diagram. You can revert back as well. If anything done by mistake or anything. Okay. So you can see the project design pane and it is successfully reverted. Here only we can create a new page as well. So you can add a sub page, or if you see down here in the same, you can create a new page like this. So suppose you do project design overview, you can write project design overview. Okay, there's a second page. Save it and close it. Now you can see this is the project design and this is the page inside. This will be your home. This will be your home as well. So whenever someone will come to Wiki, he will see the home only, means project design page only. If we want to see another page, then this is the page. You can scroll and make that as Okay, or you can move as project design. Okay, like this. You can move it under. If you want, you can move it back like this, like this. Or if you want, you can make this as a home page as well. Now, project design overview is the home page. Okay, this will be the home page. And you can move this project design under project design overview if you want. So this is how you can manage the wiki as well. Okay. I like mostly I have not seen anyone asked about the wikis or how you can manage wikis or everything. But since if anything anywhere is given as a JD, so this is how you can manage wiki. Create a wiki, publish the code as a wiki, manage the wiki. Okay. Can manage with Azure repos or any other version control if you want. Oh, next class will be starting Kubernetes. Everyone, please do not miss. Join as early as 8:15, not later than that. Okay, because I'll be explaining that practically one by one by executing the commands. So it will take time to complete the class, around 1.5 hours for a class. And like this, we have to cover almost 6 to 8 classes for Kubernetes. So please don't miss. Okay, I'll make sure that I'll not be taking any leave or break. Okay, so that we can cover up Kubernetes quickly. And Kubernetes will not be having instructions. I'll be sharing the files. Okay, notepads and all for commands and all. Okay, so please don't miss Kubernetes from the next class. Everyone, please. Is that clear?
Yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, that is an important part because even people will not ask these things, but definitely you will be getting Kubernetes in the JD everywhere. Okay.